Today we're going to take a look at how you remove text, how you select text, and then text effects. We've already looked at how you remove text and select text. Just as a reminder, if you double click on a word, it will select the word. If you triple click, it selects the sentence or the entire paragraph. If you use the backspace, it will delete one character at a time. If you add the control key plus backspace, it does one word at a time. If you use the delete key, it deletes one character at a time. However, if you use the control key control key plus delete, it will delete one word at a time. So let's take a look at a couple options. I want to take a look here in this paragraph section. This first one here, if you hold your mouse over it, it's called the line, your cursor over it, is called the line left. So when I select that, my left margin here is flush, but the right margin isn't. It's just a little broken. The next one is center. It centers the text on each line. The next one is right. Notice that the margins to the right are flush, but the margins to the left are broken and not the same. Justified puts an equal distance between all the words so that the left margin and the right margin are flush. What we're going to do now is select any kind of a word, and then we're going to use this function right here, text effects and typography. Well, if I can select it. So let's take a look at this key right here, which is the text effects and typography. First thing you have to do is select a word, and then you select that, and then you can add a text effect to it, and this is what the word looks like. Let's go ahead and select another word, text effects and typography. Let's select a different style. We'll go with this one, and then you can see how this works. Now you can further edit all of these. Let me go with this one, and we'll go back to this. Notice I can go to outline, and once I select outline, I can go to weight, dashes, more outline, no outline. I go to more outline colors, and now I've changed the outline color of that word. The next thing you can do is go to shadow, and you can add different shadow options, and you can even go to shadow options. We're going to click on this, and this brings up my format text effects box. If I click on the drop down, I can move size or close this, and I have my shadow options. If I want to, I can change it to a different color. Notice now how that affects that. You can change the transparency. That in modifying that, it's going to make it lighter or darker. You can change the size of the shadow. You can see as I'm moving this what effect that has. The next one is blur. And then I can change the angle, which you can see what this does as I move the slider bar up and down. And then I can change the distance. So now I've got the shadow all the way to the left. Now if I wanted, so I probably want to move, there we go, and then distance. There we go, that looks a little bit better. You can also click here and go with the reflection. You can change it. You can go to glow, soft edges, and then 3D format. This will apply to some of the effects, but not necessarily all of them. So one more, we'll double click the word. We'll go up here to the text effects. Let's go with glow, and let's go with this one. And let's go to our glow options over here. We change the color to green. We can go to more colors if I don't like this green, or if I want that green to be a little bit lighter. Let's say I want the green to be darker. Now it's darker. And I can change the font size of it. You can see how it kind of blurs it and what that does. Then I can change the transparency. I can make it lighter. So if I just want it to be barely noticeable, I can do it like that. And that is today's quick lesson.